We are leaving Rome today. I've had the most fabulous time here, seeing so much beautiful art and architecture, but it is time to go back, though not home yet, because Nick's flying to Geneva today and Ollie and I are flying back to Barcelona, and I'll be spending a few days in the area there. But first, I've got to go and try and find Nick and Ollie for breakfast. It's the last day, so we're going wild. I'm having pancakes. Obviously, the porridge that I've had every day. Nick's gone for guacamole and egg, and Oliver's gone for croque monsieur and porridge. Breakfast was delicious, and I'm heading back to this side where my room is to get my luggage, because this hotel is actually 2 buildings that date from the 1920s, joined by a courtyard, and breakfast is over on the other side. It's really beautiful. Here we go. There's no stopping us. I must say, I'm very sad to leave here, Ollie.
It's been a lovely place.
Yeah, it's been beautiful. All right, well, on to the next bit of fun. Oh, bye-bye, Rome. It's actually very hard to leave. We've made it to the airport, and I think I'm going to get just a little bit of Italian food to take with me. Now, I'm only traveling with hand luggage, so I can't take very much, and I think just a block of parmesan would be good, because when we fly to Barcelona, I've actually booked a little apartment in Sitges by the sea for a few days. Someone very exciting is coming to stay with me there, so you will see that very soon. But it has a little kitchen, and I thought, as I've got a few days there, I might spend some time just learning to make various dishes. And I think parmesan would be a pretty big help. The 36-month one is actually on special offer at the moment. I might go for that. There's also 48 months, but I'm not sure I need that. 36 should do. Oh my goodness, no, I didn't realise. There's also 63-month aged. Whoa. What to choose? Yeah, I don't think I need to go crazy. I'm going for the ones on special offer. I'm sure 36 months of aging is not going to make too enormous a difference. Well, we're off. Our first stop is Marseille, and we're going to get our next flight to Barcelona from there. And I'm ready to hit the ground eating. I've bought the ingredients needed to make pasta alla gricia, which is one of the delicious pasta dishes we ate in Rome. It uses guanciale, which is pork cheek, which as you can see is extremely fatty. So it's not really about the meat itself, it's about the fat oozing into the pasta. I got some pecorino for it as well. So we have a delicious meal to look forward to, hopefully, but quite a long way to travel before that. I'm trying to sit here editing, but I'm totally distracted by the spectacular view from the window. We're just coming along the French coastline now, so I'm sure it's not going to be long till we land. Apparently it's going to be quite sunny for the next few days in Sitges, so hopefully lots of sunshine. Not super warm, but a lot warmer than back at Lalande, all things. And speaking of Lalande, whilst we get on with landing, here's a little update from back at the chateau.
If you're wondering what kind of weather we have today, it's this. Yeah, not more to say about that, really.
Gonna look like the Michelin man. What fun we are having. Yay!
The trees in the courtyard have started to shoot. I can't wait for the chateau to hit spring and summer. I think I just spotted a little cat. Yes. Are you hungry? Okay, all right, let's go. Yeah. How beautiful you are today. I'm not sure if it's Thor or not. It might be. Probably. I can see Ombeline is back, and Ombeline hasn't actually worked for quite some time. So this is exciting. Hello. Hello, Denise. Oh, it's so good to have you back. Are you actually back now? Yes. Amazing.
I'm taking off all the mesh on the cages and trying to see where everything is and to be able to plan for the next season. So we have still leeks, rocket, lettuces, parsley, Jerusalem artichoke.
Oh yeah.
You have 1 cabbage remaining. You have lettuces on the way.
Yeah, on the way.
And this is a full bed of rockets.
I think that's promising. Yeah.
Really good.
I have something for you. Well, for the garden.
Oh, that's the plants you want.
Yeah, that's all just cosmos from Isabel. She bought so many in the UK, and actually there's a bit more other flowers as well. Because we really want to emphasis on the flat cut flowers this year.
Awesome.
And so I hope you can take care of them until we need using them.
Of course.
Okay, great.
Dad, come on.
Oh, such a good boy. Well done. Good boy. Yay. Yay. Right, let's continue our walk.
We're flying alongside a rainbow. Never seen anything like it. Unfortunately, we are also flying into cloud and murk. What a beautiful location for a city. I don't know Marseille very well at all, actually. One day I would love to visit. Not today. Another plane and we're on our way to Barcelona. Bye-bye, Marseille. My goodness, I really am on a whistle-stop tour of Europe. France, then Italy, now Spain. Today it was going so well, wasn't it, Ollie? It was marvellous. We had a lovely flight, all so easy. And then we arrived and I've just discovered that my booking is for the port, not for the airport. See what I did there? So my car isn't here and they can't change the booking for the car hire to here. So we now have to go to the port. It does seem quite ironic hiring a car to get to a rental car. We have made it and I officially win the Muppet of the Day award. You will get home eventually, Ollie, I promise. I'm dropping Ollie off at his spectacularly beautiful home. And I'll see you later, Ollie. I'm going to rush and pick up exciting friend number 2.
Thank you for the lovely trip.
Oh, it's been amazing.
I feel, I wouldn't say on top form yet, but I feel, you know, it's definitely made a good start. So
Yeah.
thank you.
All right, see you later.
Bye.
Bye. I must say, I absolutely love the colour of this car. It's not like I'm going to lose it in a car park. Oh my goodness, I've just parked the car and I can't believe how beautiful it is here. The apartment that I've rented is somewhere on this road. The weather is amazing. It's boiling today, but apparently it's going to be cold for the next few days, but sunny. And the sun is the bit I really care about. I'm walking through the old streets looking for the reception where I think they do all of the apartment rentals. I'm just amazed at the beauty of the place. I wasn't expecting this at all. Look at the spire of that church. It's so pretty. I don't know Sitges at all because whenever I've come in the past, I've usually stayed either much closer to Ollie or I've just popped back into France to stay at my aunt and uncle's. This is a totally new discovery for me. This place is incredible and I'll give you a proper tour in a sec, but after my journey, the first thing I need is a shower. I've had my shower, I've unpacked, and I'm going through my room into this incredible little patio that's behind it. I'm feeling 100 times more human, but I'm going to have a little spa treatment and pamper myself, and I'm very lucky because Foria have kindly offered to sponsor today's video with this ad, and I'm about to use the UFO3, which, as you know, I never go anywhere without, especially when my skin is so dehydrated from all the travelling that I've been doing. I decided to bring it to the little courtyard at the back because I wasn't sure I should be dressed like this on the balcony at the front that I'll show you afterwards. Most of you will have heard me speaking about the UFO3 before because I use it all the time. I've been obsessed about it ever since I first received it. But for those of you who don't know what it is a deep facial hydration device. I'm definitely using H2 Overdose. I need all of the moisturization that I can get. It's very easy to toggle through all of the different settings, and this is the one that I've been using for most of the winter. This red LED light therapy that also warms up the UFO3, helping the mask ingredients to absorb far more deeply into the skin. However, it is so warm here, and I cannot believe I'm saying this in January, that I'm actually going to toggle it to the blue, which is cooling, and it depuffs your skin as well. My goodness, I'm sure I need that. I feel as though I haven't slept properly in a very long time. The LED therapy also helps to reduce the appearance of fine line and wrinkles, and that buzzing that you can hear, that's a T-sonic massage, just helping to relax all of my pulse points and also helping to boost circulation. When the treatment's finished, I just smooth the remaining mask ingredients into my skin, and my skin feels plump and rejuvenated, and blissfully that feeling of tightness from dry skin disappears completely. I feel much more glowing. If you'd like to try the UFO3 for yourself, now is the perfect time to get it, because if you click the link in the description box below, you'll receive 30% off, and the first 50 people to use the coupon code GALAHAD10 will receive an extra 10% off. Now I'm going to put my makeup on, get dressed, dressed and sit on the balcony at the front to show you the view. I really did need to be dressed for that. Now I feel ready to show you the sitting room, and you'll see why I thought it was maybe a little too public to be doing my face on the balcony, because this is the most incredible view that Pigeon and I have. Isn't it wonderful? I can't believe it. I can't believe this is January. I am in awe. There are palm trees just outside my window and 2 pigeons who I think are probably quite deeply in love. Oh, is that the sun going down? If so, I suspect a glass of rosé is called for. Oh, I think you're in agreement. We have a lovely kitchen. As you can see, I have already brought the essentials, but it's not time for tea. It's time for rosé. Well, this is the life. I will sit here and enjoy my drink, and I won't be here for long, I think, because any minute now, someone very exciting is going to be arriving. I've managed to tear myself away from the view, though, to be fair, mainly because it was getting dark. I've come into the kitchen with my glass of wine because I'm going to start trying to make the pasta alla griscia that I had in Rome with the ingredients that I bought from the airport. And as you can see, there are very few. That's just the water that I'm drinking. We need olive oil, pepper, salt, pecorino romano cheese, and guanciale. Pecorino Romano is one of those cheeses like Parmesan, Camembert, Roquefort that can only be named that if they come from a specific region. So Pecorino Romano only comes from the area around Rome, and it is made with sheep's milk cheese, and it's critically needed for this dish. Guanciale is similar to pancetta, but it has a much more powerful flavour. It's the cheek of the pork, and it's very, very fatty like pancetta. And the idea is that you melt the pork fat and then use it to emulsify the sauce. That's the plan. I mean, I've never done this, so let's just see how it goes. I'm going to be cooking the pork pretty slowly, so I want to get started now. But first, I have to chop it up into lardons. That's like mini batons, and to be fair, I'm more used to buying them already in that shape. So this may take a little bit of time. All done. It wasn't too bad. I've cut the rind off, but I will still be cooking it because I want all of that fat to render down as well. This dish requires very little olive oil. It's actually just to stop it burning at first because all the fat's going to be coming from the pork. I've added the guanciale and I'm turning the heat down to medium low, and I'm just going to let it melt slowly. My goodness, that has definitely rendered down. So now I'm going to take all of the meat out of the fat, leave it to one side, and start cooking the pasta. Now I need a teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper, but there's no pepper grinder. So I've no idea if this is going to work, but I found this in a cupboard. Wiggling that around a little bit seems to have worked. And now I have to warm all of that pepper in the fat, which is not something I've ever done before when cooking pasta. I couldn't usually use a metal utensil on this pan either, but there are no wooden ones here. I'll be pretty gentle with it. I've chosen this pasta because you can see that the edges are really rough, and that helps it to release more starch. It's gone through a bronze mould. And I'm cooking it in less water than I would usually use so that the water gets really starchy, because the water is actually the basis of the sauce. It's finally happening!
Christmas trees are coming down.
Christmas trees are coming down.
Is there a de-Christmasifying song or something?
Maybe.
Like not like deck the halls, like undeck the halls?
We should have one.
Bear the halls. From bands.
I think it's time. It's going to be good to reset the dining room. I see Galahad is very helpful.
Absolutely. He's my personal water bottle. No, he's
adorable.
he was looking at me in both hands, so we decided it was a good compromise, wasn't it? Yeah.
it's all coming together. We've separated colours for all the ornaments so that everything is nice and ready for next year. We just have to put all the Christmas trees in bags and eventually carry everything upstairs to the attic. So this is not a one-day job for sure.
It's actually getting quite excited. The pasta's finished cooking almost. It's still very al dente. It'll finish cooking in this pan, but I've taken some of the pasta water out and added it to the fat, and I'm just bringing all of this back up to the boil. Then I'll put the pasta back in here. Now I'm just swirling it all around so that it emulsifies and coats each strand of pasta, which I actually think it's doing now. I think we're there. We can add the pieces of guanciale and the pecorino, but I have to take it off the heat for that. And there we have it, one of the classic Roman pasta dishes, which is surprisingly easy to make, and I hope it's nice. And we're having it with Michael Petherick! Woohoo! Hi, that was the crowd going wild over here.
Is that what it was? Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I love the fact that you and I are at opposite ends of the table.
Oh, yes.
Ollie and I clustering together over here, marvellously. Here we are, the beginning of a beautiful holiday.
An Italian dish.
Yeah, I know it's weird, okay, but
Paella?
Look, we'll have paella later. It's just I saw all of these ingredients at the airport and I couldn't help myself.
Okay.
Look how large that portion is.
Well, I just want you to have your strength.
It's very nice of you, thank you.
How do you say bon appetit in Spanish?
Oh gosh, don't ask me.
Okay, how do you say?
Appetito.
We're going to go with bon appetito, which may or may not be Italian or Spanish. Well, half an hour later. That's a lot of empty plates, so I think it went well.
So what are we doing tomorrow?
Barcelona.
Barcelona.
I'm thinking Sagrada Familia.
Oh, I'd love to see that.
Yeah?
Yeah,
All
I
right.
wanted to see that for years, so
Tomorrow it
that's
is.
top of the list. Let's do it.